Hi guys, today it's February 13th, 2012. So it's time for another weigh-in today. I'm a little bit nervous about today's weigh-in, but I think I did decent last week. I'm just getting a little bit to the point where I'm nervous if maybe I plateaued. The last week I only lost, I think it was 0.4 pounds last week on my last weigh-in, so I'm just kind of getting to feel that maybe I might be hitting a plateau and I might have to start working a little harder at the gym or something like that. So I'm a little nervous to weigh in today. I think I did decent in the last week though. It was a really busy week between work and just like get-togethers with friends and just trying to get things done around my apartment, around the work schedule, and especially for this next week of work. So it was a lot of, I eat breakfast in the morning. I always bring the same thing. I have a bagel with cream cheese and just some fruit or something like that. And then I bring lunch, usually a sandwich and some yogurt or something like that. And then by the time I get home for dinner, I'm usually pretty tired. So either I'll make one of those microwavable smart ones sometimes, but usually I'm cooking something, maybe some chicken or some shrimp or something like that this past week. So I think I did decent there. I did go out to eat one night a week, but again it was sushi and it was pretty healthy for me. I'm pretty good at choosing the things at the sushi restaurants now, and there's a lot of things that are surprisingly low points there. So I think I should have done well. I went to the gym 3 days this week, which is usually what I aim for. And I've been having really hard workouts lately. Like I've been kicking it up a notch and not letting myself get kind of complacent in what I'm already doing. So when it starts to get too easy, I kind of kick it up. Maybe I'll level it up on the interval training on the elliptical or something like that. So I did go to level 2 on the elliptical and it was killing me this week. So next week I'll probably be on level 2 again until this gets a little bit easier. So let me just weigh in and let's see how I did for this past week. Okay, so this week I'm weighing in at 154.6. This is actually really good for me. This is down another 2 pounds, which I'm really excited about. So I've not hit a plateau yet, which I'm really, really pretty grateful for. It's been a really long time since I've lost this kind of weight on Weight Watchers. I initially lost about 20 pounds on Weight Watchers a few years ago. And that was really great. I mostly maintained that weight that I had lost, but I had never ever reached my goal weight. So I lost the 20 pounds. I still had about 20 more to lose, and I never got around to losing it. So this is the first time in quite a few years that I've actually been maintaining consistent weight loss and staying on the exercising and just kind of gaining healthier eating habits, and it really has felt great. So I'm going to look forward to keep losing. This next week is going to be a little bit tough because I'm working out of my area a lot. I do consulting, so a lot of times I'm not staying at home and that kind of thing. So I have 2 nights this week where I'm going to be staying out, so I'll have to try to find healthy options. Sometimes the hotels do have like a decent breakfast selection for someone who's on a diet. A lot of times what I'll do when I know I'm going away and I'm going to be staying in a hotel is that I'll bring my Weight Watchers bagel. And I have a half a Weight Watchers bagel for breakfast. And then usually at the hotel lobbies, if they do breakfast, you can get fruit. So maybe they might have a mixed fruit salad, or they'll have some bananas or something like that, and tea. So that should be fine. What I'm more worried about is the lunches and dinners. You can't pack all this stuff when you're away, and I'm not away for long enough to actually have gone out and buy groceries and all that. So I'll just try to be careful while I'm out there. I'm going to be going out to eat, so I'll just try to pick the lighter options on the menus. And I'm also going to try to get to the gym another day this week. Valentine's Day is this week, so me and my boyfriend want to go to a Korean barbecue, so a lot of times it's like pork and stuff like that, so not the most healthy options. I'll try to get to the gym this week 4 times to make up for some of the eating out that I can expect to do. And for the rest of the days while I'm home, I'm going to make sure that I stick to my points perfectly, so that I'm not kind of risking the fact that this going out of town is going to throw me off track. I want to keep losing. I would like to hit my goal weight of 145 by the time I go away on vacation about a month from now. So I'd like to lose about another 9 pounds, almost 10 pounds, before March. So we'll see what happens. It is like a hefty goal at this point, and I do expect at some point to plateau a little bit and to stop losing weight so quickly. But we'll see what happens. For this week, I'm really happy about my loss. I think I'm going to keep doing the same things as I've been doing, trying to snack on healthy things and saving points for days when you know you're going to need it. And that's basically all. So one other thing is this week I'm going to find a little bit of time to post up a really great recipe that I found. I found a really good recipe and I made it for my sister and my boyfriend one day this past weekend, and everybody was a fan of it. It didn't feel like they were kind of just trying to eat my diet food, and they were just going along with it. They really liked it, and so I'm always really happy when I can find things like this. I know a lot of people that watch do have families, and they are thinking of other people when they make the recipes. Luckily, I don't have family that I live with here, so I really just cook for myself. My boyfriend's here a couple nights a week, and I'll cook for him, and he's here on the weekends, so I really don't have to worry too much about who doesn't like what vegetables and that kind of thing. So I'm really lucky that way, but I know that some of you guys are not. So I'm going to try to post that up, as well as I'm going to try to post up another video about the incentives. I've really fallen off the wagon with the incentives because I kept reaching the goals much sooner than I thought I would, and so I didn't want to have to keep putting out the money to go out and buy these things, and they actually were a little bit expensive, so I really haven't gotten any of my incentives yet. So I'm going to do at least 1 or 2 of them in the next week, check out the incentives, as well as I have to update my incentives list. So that's really all for this week, and I hope everyone has a good week and they stay on their points. And comment up if you have anything to say, or if you have any questions or any suggestions for me. Thanks, guys.